I'm Ashley Kile.
And I'm Bob Spicer.
And this is your Lake of the Ozarks News Update, brought to you by Lake TV and LakeExpo.com and sponsored by Yacht Club Power Sports and Alamo Arms.
And today we're going to be talking about a local speed limit in Limbo.
Tightening the leash on local pet owners.
Change in the air for the lake's biggest boat race.
Taking a hard look at the toll bridge.
And much more.
All that coming up after a message from Yacht Club Power Sports.
It's time to have some fun on land with Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides available at Yacht Club Power Sports of Osage Beach. New and used models available. Come and check out the all-new models to get you ready for the fall. Yacht Club Power Sports is the only authorized Can-Am dealer at the Lake of the Ozarks. Have some serious fun with the Can-Am Maverick Max or check out the Outlander 1000 XMR. Stop by Yacht Club Power Sports, your Can-Am and Sea-Doo provider of Mid-Missouri.
Deer season is at an end, and the Missouri Department of Conservation says hunters brought home more meat than last year. The total number registered by Missouri hunters was 260,552. That's about 8,000 more deer than the previous season. The department reported 14 hunting-related injuries this season. 4 of those were fatal. And if you're already thinking about next season, mark your calendars. The main firearms season begins November 14th.
A plan to raise the Highway 54 speed limit from 55 to 60 is in limbo. The Lynn Creek City Board met opposition last week with 2 letters being sent and 2 people showing up to the board meeting on January 22nd. Mayor Virginia Mueller says MoDOT's already cleared the speed limit increase, but she'll be asking the department if the city can keep it at 55 if that's what the public wants. The board welcomes more feedback at its next meeting scheduled for February 5th. The meeting starts at 7 p.m.
The city of Camdenton could be tightening the leash on pet owners. The city came under scrutiny last fall for its law banning pit bulls. Now that has drafted an ordinance that would allow dog owners to keep a pit bull, but would require more from all pet owners. Dogs could not be tied to a stake, and there would be a new rule about keeping a clean environment and making sure pets are vaccinated. Any dog that the city considers potentially dangerous would have to be sterilized and microchipped. A final reading and vote on the proposed ordinance would likely occur at the next board meeting on February 3rd.
Changes in the air for the Lake of the Ozarks Shootout. The first fatal crash in the race's 26-year history occurred last year, you might recall. Now organizers are adding to the event's wide range of safety elements. A helicopter often cruises along the race course ready to drop rescue divers into the water if something goes wrong. It was scheduled to be in the air when the fastest boats usually run, but sometimes the pilot needed a break and the aircraft needed to be refueled. So this year, events director Ron Dugan says there will be 2 helicopters available, so one can always be in the air. It's a safety measure that every racer hopes they'll never need, but one that could make all the difference if something does go wrong.
Business and community leaders are taking a long, hard look at the community bridge, also known as the toll bridge. The bridge's board of directors are concerned that cheaper gas prices and faster travel on Highway 54 might lead to fewer drivers crossing the bridge. That would mean fewer tolls, and the district still owes about $30 million for the project. It's scheduled to be paid off in 2042, and then the bridge would be turned over to the state of Missouri. But that time frame could be pushed back if fewer drivers are using the bridge. This year, the board plans to use surveys and a focus group to plan for the future.
In February, a summer evening at the beach will raise money for local charities. The Daybreak Rotary's Winterfest is scheduled for February 28th at Tantera. It's one of the Rotary's 2 main fundraisers, and it's also a nice beach theme party when the winter weather has worn out its welcome. Tickets are $60 each. Visit daybreakrotary.org for tickets.
Visitors flocked to the Enchanted Village of Lights during the Christmas season, and as a result, the lake area's largest holiday lights display saw a record number of traffic for 2014. Lori Parks and Events Director Susan Huff reported the Enchanted Village hosted nearly 20,000 visitors to view more than 250 light displays across 27 acres. There are plans to add even more lights, with hopes that next year we'll see another increase in visitors. Coming up, we'll take a look at events coming to the lake area this week after a message from Alamo Arms. We'll be right back.
Need ammo? Remember the Alamo. Looking for handguns, rifles, shotguns, ammo, or reloading components? Remember the Alamo. Alamo Arms in Montreal has a huge selection of new and pre-owned firearms and accessories like scopes, powders, and primers, hunting permits, and of course, ammo. Alamo Arms also buys, sells, and trades for guns, ammo, and reloading supplies.
Remember the Alamo!
Locally owned Alamo Arms in Montreal, next to the post office.
The monthly Eggs and Issues meeting is this Thursday at Lake Valley Country Club in Camdenton. It begins at 7 a.m. and the topic of discussion will be health care at the lake.
And on Thursday evening, Slumberland Furniture in Osage Beach will host a women's wellness open house. It's from 5 to 8 p.m. and will feature presentations by local health and wellness professionals. The event is free and there will be free wine and appetizers available too.
Also Thursday evening, it's the 5th annual Spaghetti Dinner to benefit Dogwood Animal Shelter. The event is at Lil Rizzo's in Osage Beach from 5 to 8 p.m. Proceeds help Dogwood in its efforts to spay and neuter local animals.
On Friday, it's a Lake Race 2015 cocktail party at Wilmore Lodge. There will be appetizers provided by Beavers at the Dam and a cash bar. Come hear about this year's plans for Lake Race.
On Saturday, the 6th annual Silver Cup Chefs Challenge begins at Seven Springs Winery. Local chefs face off in the lake's most delicious competition. This week's theme, Francais food. Tickets are $25, and with that you get to enjoy sampling food from all the chefs at the event. Doors open in the morning at 11 a.m.
That wraps up this week's Lake of the Ozarks News Update. I'm Ashley Kile.
And I'm Bob Spicer, and thanks for watching us on Como Connect Channel 90, and watch us anytime on mylaketv.com, and we'll see you next time.